Good morning, everybody. This is Mike from the Last Corvette. Today is Monday, June 20th. Back to work, back to the grind, baby. It is 64, raining, but later on in the week, it's going to take right off, and we're going to be back in the 80s, 90s, and even the high 90s. Maybe we'll touch the triple digits again. So that's cool and all. But here's the deal. I saw a comment to one of the videos that I made a while back about C6 automatic transmissions, and this really goes for 4 speeds and 6 speeds like I got. So they use basically a dual interlock system. You know, your brake is involved, then you have a little push lever on the shifter knob itself. They all work in sync to release your vehicle. There's a solenoid. Once both of those conditions are met, it actually pulls off on the paw, and then you're able to shift out. But there's one more little switch that's right actually in the front, and that tells the vehicle that it's in park. Now, I showed you guys how to go through and properly basically switch your vehicle out of park. You know, if you grab the shifter, it's off the basically home position or park position. And regardless if your interlocks, both your interlocks are on and everything is working properly, you won't release the paw because the vehicle is not sure where it's at. Now, on my vehicle, about 95% of the time, everything works like it should. Sometimes when I'm pulling in and I'll just kind of throw it in park, I will get the same condition where I go in and the vehicle is, well, sticking out of reverse, right? So, or out of park into reverse or into drive or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video and show you guys how to check and adjust the front switch, the parking switch, basically home position switch. Over time, they wear. Over time, the actual tab itself will distort, so the throw itself or the travel of the switch becomes shorter, so you need to bring it closer to the shifter. And so I'm going to do that sometime, excuse me, sometime within the next couple of weeks and kind of do a part 3 now. But that's one last step. If you can follow my procedure and you don't have any issues with disengaging the parking paw, then more than likely it's actually the limit switch or the parking switch. So that's really it in a nutshell, guys. I will keep you up to date as far as you know, when I'm going to make this video. I do have to take the center console apart, which is pretty easy now because I've had it off so many times. Well, at least 3 or 4 times, doing various wiring things. But one thing that I still owe YouTube and owe myself is I'm kind of going through all the videos. Now, what happened here is I was going to make a to Z video and explain to you guys everything that I did to the vehicle that I couldn't really put on camera or in pictures over the off season. And I was about 75, almost 80% there, but I lost, because I keep everything on my phone, I lost about, I don't know, 80% of all the I don't know what the hell happened. I went through upgrade, and maybe one of my kids got in there, who knows, or maybe I did it, I don't know. So now I have to piggyback and just do one take video and edit that, which I'll try to do today after work. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, honestly, to kind of walk you guys through. I did a lot, but in the same sense. Main was the fuel pump and dropping the tank, which I've made several videos. Now, one of the videos, and I don't know how that happened, that I lost off YouTube, and that was me actually using a scope or a camera to show you guys how the fuel sending unit actually lives and sits, including the bucket, inside the fuel tank. I had it posted, and then I don't know what the hell happened to it. It disappeared. So obviously I'm not going to do that anymore because the fuel tank is back in the vehicle. But what I am going to do is kind of walk you guys through A to Z, explain everything. Also, obviously reveal the horsepower once again on pump and flex, and then we'll be able to talk about the next steps to the vehicle. You know, what I need to do. Obvious is I've been extremely busy. That's part of it. And but the obvious is I need to take my side mirrors off. I made a video on a side mirror as well, but I'm going to make a in-depth video. Removing the mirrors, as far as the electrical and the mounting points, are identical. The only difference are the door panels. The driver's side is slightly different from the passenger side, how you remove it, but in a nutshell, it's all the same. But I'll make a video on that as well and show you guys basically side by side, because I'll have both of them removed, because I have to take the mirrors off and take them to the paint shop. And then the next one is on the fence still, is going dark black carbon on the B-pillar and the roof. Anyway, have yourself a great Monday, and I hope everybody had a great Father's Day. Talk to you guys later.